Hi, Sneaky. Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Brittany and Jasmine Tiger here at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. I'm gonna apologize now for how stuffy I sound. My allergies are in an uproar, to say the least. I thought she was gonna stay in one general area, but she did not. I'm not sure if Jasmine will be going home tomorrow or not. I'll hopefully find that out in the staff meeting today. And this will just be a short little drive about. I didn't get to do one yesterday because I was feeding and cleaning, and I wanted to let you guys know we had quite the eventful morning yesterday. So, Mr. Gilligan is currently in the recovery hospital. He had been on medication for about a week or so. Hi, Jazz. I know, I followed. For a hot spot on his tail. And Monday night, his tail did not look any better. And I was pretty concerned about it. So I called Aaron out, and we got some photos and videos. And then by Tuesday morning, we were like, okay, now we have to catch him and bring him inside and kind of keep him out of the elements, out of the dirt and away from bugs and things like that. So he's currently in the recovery hospital. I do not know if Dr. Justin will be coming to do an exam on him today or tomorrow, or if he's just going to be kind of on cage rest, where we can possibly even put sprays or ointments on his tail and keep medicating. Stinky face! My goodness! So otherwise, he's in good spirits. He's eating, he's taking his meds, he's building his mountains of blankets like he always does. So you guys can spread the word. But definitely can send your positive vibes for Mr. Gilligan, his little hotspot tail. Ooh, I know, that's no fun. That's no fun. So the story of that, I had another proud keeper moment yesterday. Obviously, most of you that follow us regularly know that Gilligan has been my operant cat for about a year now. And I've been working pretty consistently with him basically every Monday. And I got really nervous because the last two times Gilligan had ever needed to be seen by the vets, we had to go in and net him because he's just so smart. He just knows when you're trying to do something fishy. And so yesterday morning I went out and I lowered his lockout door a little bit, and then Aaron went out and put a long rope on it. And then later in the morning, Lauren, Aaron, and myself went out to feed all the cats around Gilligan to make it seem like it's just a normal morning feeding time. No need to be suspicious. And Aaron was hiding behind a tree next to his lockout, and all of a sudden he finally, after about a 20-minute standoff, he went into the lockout, and we were able to drop the door and take a transport squeeze cage inside. And then from there, he was totally able to walk right into the squeeze cage, and very, very little stress on him at all. So we were very, very excited about that. Well, let's see if I can find any other cats. I wasn't going to get off my cart just because I did take some allergy medicine, so I'm going to stay on the outside of the barricade. But got to be able to see a cat. So we're just going to kind of do a little drive about until my staff meeting here shortly. So yes, I feel like I'm 3 for 3. I was able to catch Dryden for vaccines. I was able to catch Simba to go into the cabana, and now we were able to catch Gilligan to go in for his little hot spot on his tail. So, and if you guys have been watching this character, Mr. Simba, you can find his camera at bigcatcams.com. He has been just a riot in the last 24 hours, just calling and exploring and trying to attack. He definitely came at me yesterday. I went in, I was just going to play him some music and see if that helped. Like, is there a beacher? Hi, beach boy. And he was just like, nope, I'm going to try to attack your leg. So that was really fun. He didn't get me. He tried. Hi, beach boy. Yeah. My goodness. Oh. Oh my. This is Beecher. Playing with looks like an enrichment bag from yesterday. Are you playing? You are so goofy. Yeah, so after he was not so nice to me, I went straight outside because I was like, obviously not going to continue to have him come after me, and I wasn't going to reward his crazy behavior either. So I went outside and just kind of stood outside the window for probably a half an hour or so, and he finally, like, he laid down and he calmed down and was grooming and actually looked like he might fall asleep or something. And as soon as I walked away, I heard him start calling again, and I was like, oh boy. So once Aaron took him food and meds later in the evening, I think he calmed down, but I don't know what got into him yesterday, because I went in twice just to look around. I'm like, is there something in here that's bothering him? Is his AC not working? Like, just checking it all out, and nothing was out of the norm. So I don't know. I definitely charted it, though, for the vets and made everybody aware that he was being a little stir crazy. So we'll see. Beecher, you turned away. You turned away. Everybody's already had breakfast. So most cats are getting in their comfy spot for the day, except for Beecher, who's playing with the never-ending spice bag, apparently. To my knowledge, Kahira's doing really well. Jamie and the ops manager of the day are still medicating and checking on her and treating her twice a day. And the big kids are doing really well. Both of them look like they're healing really, really well. I don't think, like, they definitely don't have anything living on them as far as the mange goes now. I think they're just in the healing stage. You are so silly. You are so silly. He's like, none of the other cats are out. I'll put on a little show for you. I think that's all the updates I have. Like I said, I fed and cleaned yesterday. I helped catch Gilligan to go into the recovery hospital. I can't think of anything else. It was a very long day. I also then had an operant committee meeting that started at 7 p.m. and went till almost 9, so it was a very long day. Oh my goodness. The 2 older bobcats that came in with mange that are now healing really well, that is Pia and Venkman. Loki's doing really well too outside. He's eating and coming over to his keepers, and we were really excited because now we get to reassign him for operant conditioning and grooming, which we couldn't do while he was inside. So our keepers are very excited about that. Unfortunately, though, I'm looking at his cage right now and I do not see him, so he's probably in a den at this point. Like I said, I came out a little late after breakfast. Sometimes you don't really see too many cats after breakfast unless you are a beach boy. He's being too cute. I mean, I can't drive away from this. Oh my word. So of course, if Dr. Justin does come in for an exam, as long as I'm made aware of it, there's a good chance I'll do a live for that. But otherwise, we'll keep you updated. It's just a hot spot on his tail that doesn't seem to be healing outdoors. So we wanted to get a closer view of it and keep it dry and keep it clean. You are so silly. I keep looking around. I see no other cats in the vicinity, so. So cute. All right, there's some very squeaky birds over here. I have a feeling there's some babies. All right, let me get back out of here. Make another loop and see if we see anybody else out and about. If not, at least I got to update you guys some of the events. Bye, beach boy. And oh boy, so while we were catching Gilligan in his feeding lockout yesterday, Mr. Filmo was cracking me up. So we held off feeding everybody around Gilligan so that at the time we were trying to catch him, we would feed all of the cats at that time, and maybe it would feel like, more natural for him and he'd be less suspicious. And so we hadn't fed Filmo yet, but we'd gone over to Frankie and Gilligan, and I turn around and Filmo is directly behind us against the side of the enclosure, purring and rolling around. And I'm like, well, I guess we know how to become friends with Filmo. Don't give him breakfast and he'll come a-running. It was hilarious. He's really coming out of his shell. Hi, lady. Look at you up there. There's Miss Smalls. Thank you guys for answering questions and the comments here. I'm not seeing too many of them today. They kind of keep freezing and then all of a sudden going and then freezing, so. I think I even got here too late for some zoomies. Not too late for that tail to keep going. Oh, there's a Nabisco waiting to go back with his friend after breakfast. Hi, Biscuit. It's like, excuse me. Open this door, please. And there's a Flintster. Whoop. Maybe. There we go. We separate the boys for breakfast, and so as soon as the cleaners come around to start cleaning feeding plates and scrubbing water bowls, then they get put back together. We always make sure that all the food has been picked up or was eaten so that they never feel like they need to fight over it. Let's see. I see a ginger cat. Maybe she'll actually stay there since I'm not gonna go behind the barricade. Hi, Ginger. Hi, sweet lady. You have grass growing on your platform. How funny. Here's a Ginger. Hi. You gonna hang out? That makes me very happy. She usually just gets up and walks away by now. So if we are going to move cats tomorrow, I will go back to my original plan from last week. Oh, Mr. Hutch. Hi, Bob. Hi. What's the matter? Ginger never gets my attention, and you always do. This is Hutch. Yeah, hi, sir. Whoop. Whoop, something got his attention. But anyway, and we'll be trying to fundraise then for platforms and vacation rotation. You're so silly. You got my attention. Well, like I mentioned, this was going to be a short little drive about. Oh, he just saw a cardinal fly by. And I really just kind of wanted to update you guys about some of the things that happened yesterday and some of the things that might be happening later today. We'll find out. Go back to Ginger real quick, since we never really get to see her. I believe, if I'm correct from last week, the plan was for Zukari to come home from Funcation and Miss Ginger will be going out to Funcation. Oh, they're both stalking birds and all kinds of stuff today. And then Jasmine would be coming home, and Simba Tiger would be going next to the vacation rotation. So that would be the plan. So if that takes place tomorrow, I'll probably do lots of lives throughout the day. And if Dr. Justin's coming in for any type of exam that would be interesting for you guys, then I'll try to go live for that as well. So thank you guys. Hutch is showing you that he's in his feeding lockout, drinking some water. That plate is what he's standing on. That's where we drop their food in the morning. So the story I told about Gilligan earlier and how we caught him in his feeding lockout so that we could transport him to the recovery hospital for a vet visit. And that is exactly how it works. There's a door we can drop, but Hutch can wander to and from as he pleases. All right, Hutchkins, I gotta go do stuff. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for any donations that came in and everybody who shared this, everybody helping out in the comments. And if you missed any of this, you can rewatch it, dailybigcat.com. It'll post there in the Q&A with Brittany. And it'll also post on our Facebook page, so you can always find them right there as well. And I hope you guys have a great day. I may or may not see you again today. And hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody.